From the weather team you can trust, here's Chief Meteorologist Eric Snidel.
Sure seems like most everybody is itching to get outside now that we've got some of this milder weather back in play tonight. It's clear, it's quiet. There's not that much going on the weather front. Certainly no traffic issues. We start off with this just in case any of you are getting ready to work the overnight shift. You know you don't have anything that you got to worry about in terms of the weather department here. 48 degrees your current temperature. Look, it's cool. I would argue this is comfortably cool for this time of year, and I would definitely argue this is a big difference from 24 hours ago when those numbers were already below freezing and already in the 20s. The reason that we are not either of those things is because the wind flow has now turned due southerly. And as long as we hold on to that, we will continue to hold on to the warmth. Did you hear me mention the part where the sky is still mainly clear? What is going on here? This is as active of a radar that we have seen in the evening out of western New York. And truthfully, across the Great Lakes, New England, the Mid-Atlantic, these are birds. And they actually measure this kind of thing. They try to, I say they, there are sites, there are institutions that go about using these radar returns to try to correlate how many birds are in flight right now across the United States. That number is now approaching 120 million birds in the air. And what's kind of wild about this, radar doesn't know the difference between birds and precip. So radar's algorithm is figuring, look, there's stuff out there. I don't care what it is. I want to tell you if it would be rain or snow. More an indication that it's cold enough in this part of New York that those birds, or what would otherwise be precip, would be snow. For us, it's warm enough for all rainfall. Want some real rain? We got it. It looks different. There are ways to distinguish between the two, and the eye test is one of them. Another one is just put it in motion. The birds, they kind of just flutter around with those echoes, but the rain is actually in motion with the ambient wind flow. That's what we're going to end up dealing with tomorrow to a degree, and then more so going into Friday as we lose several degrees in the high temperature department. Tomorrow morning, kind of like what it is right now, you've got temps in the 40s, still a good amount of sunshine. By the afternoon, from west to east, clouds will be on approach. It's going to be a slow process to thicken it up. At first, it will just filter the sunshine and then eventually block it out. Before the blocking it out part, in a southwest wind flow like this with some downsloping, more often than not, I notice we do better than the models think. So I'm thinking we could take a run at 70 degrees. The 5 o'clock afternoon commute, maybe a random rain shower, not going to be enough to slow things down. No big problems there. It's the reinforcing shot into Friday. Scattered showers early. We'll deal with one more round of this into lunchtime in the early afternoon. And then even with that one, we're going to kick it to the curb pretty quickly. Skies will clear out from there. Saturday looks good. Highs in the upper 40s to around 50 with sunshine coming back. That southerly flow is picking up. I think you're going to notice it a bit more tomorrow. Winds could be gusting as high as 30, 35 miles an hour. It's not enough for wind headlines. Not going to blow anything down, nothing like that. And honestly, on Friday, the winds are even less of a headline out of this. Another headline would be, hey, we got more rain, but the more rain that we have, quarter to a half an inch. That is not going to be of much issue with flooding. Into the weekend, we talked about Saturday being sunny and cooler. Sunday is back into the 60s, and then look at Monday and Tuesday with maybe some storms developing in that warmer air.